Hey guys, I picked up a bunch of stuff from Still Life. I'll explain while I show the items. I also got me, as you can see, a eBay package, Prime Day pickup, and another eBay package. We're gonna open them all up, make it one long video. I'll explain why I went to Still Life and why it's a lot of stuff in a bit. Let's just show them off. Jack Reacher Never Go Back. So, while I show this one off, Still Life had a bunch of stuff, movies, music. They usually don't carry DVDs and Blu-rays, but they had some. So of course I had to pick some up. It wasn't necessarily anything that I was gunning for, but this one I didn't have, so I just decided to pick it up. They were all for dirt cheap. Unfortunately, no codes on the Blu-rays, so I decided I'm not gonna pick up too many. Because you know me, I like my digital HDs with my physicals. So, yeah. So anyway, Still Life was having a pretty big discount on stuff, and I also traded in a couple indie records that I had. From my collection. I traded in like 3 or 4, yeah. So with that, I ended up spending very little. So, yeah. And Jay Hart, I picked a bunch of stuff up for him, almost half this amount. So, stay tuned for his video. I picked up like 20 CDs for him, and I have maybe 25 to 30 stuff for me. So. I figured it'd be kind of redundant to show everything again. Here's another one, Festival Express. I've never seen this movie before. Apparently there's footage from Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin, and the band. I've never watched this movie, but it's one of those 1960s movies, so I figured I'll give it a chance. It was dirt cheap, so I figured I'll just pick it up. Disc is a bit dirty. And this too has a pretty big scratch. So, yeah, but I'm probably not gonna even spin up disc 2 unless there's nothing really interesting on there. So I'm probably not gonna spin that up. All right, we got ourselves a record. I'm gonna have to shift. Yeah, there we go. Iron Butterfly, Indigata La Vida. Record's a bit beat up. So, yeah, but still for $1. I'll show you, surprisingly, I'm blown away by this. I'm gonna blow your mind. You saw how ragged the cover was. Look at that. It has some minor hairline scratches. But I know it will play all the way through, so I decided to heck with it. I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm gonna take the risk. Why not? It's Iron Butterfly and Indigata La Vida. So, I bought a ton. As I said, I bought a ton. The last record I think is probably my favorite thing I'm gonna show you today. Give me a sec. So yeah. I love the cover of this, as well. So I'm gonna pick that up. Next up, Fleetwood Mac, The Dance. "17 tracks. This is the only live album in this pile. So, yeah, I'm very, very excited to spend up all this material, and I'm gonna have. I feel like Jay Hart when he unboxes one of my boxes. I have a lot of stuff to listen to now. A ridiculous amount of stuff. Disc. Pearl Jam 10. I have a copy here, but I don't have one at my house, I think. So I'm keeping this for now, and if I don't have it, Jay Hart is going to get this one. So as I said, I don't remember if I have a copy there or not. This is one of those albums that I somewhat frequently spin up, so I figured I should have a copy there instead of streaming it. I rather put in the CD than stream it off YouTube. So whenever I can, if I get a double, I bring one to the house, and then I bring one. I make sure I have one at each house. Disc. So great to have that. Dio Metal Hits. This is a compilation. I usually don't. If you notice, I usually don't buy compilations. But this was dirt cheap, so I decided to heck with it. I'm gonna pick it up. I didn't know Flashback was a series. I thought it was a bootleg, a legit series. I thought it was a bootleg series when I first saw this. I've never seen the Flashback series before. It has the Thrasher font, which made me thrown off. So, yeah, of course, when I realized this was legit, I picked it up for me. So, yeah, there we go. Got me some VH Van Halen. I'm taking my copy I have at my house, Graham's house over, and I'm gonna have I have 2 copies now, so glad I do. Again, this is another one that if I do have 2 copies at my house, I'll just sell the second one, the J Hart. Van Halen 2, I know this one I don't have. I'm pretty sure this one I don't have. So, yeah. Very cool. Glad I own this, because I've actually never heard this album in my life. So, I also have Van Halen, the original, the first album. I got it from Still Alive before I even had a record player for dirt cheap. And now I have one, and I can actually listen to it on record. This is the one I'm looking for, 1984. That's the other one I'm looking for. Jet. And that. Jump. Why am I saying Jet? That's Paul McCartney. I was initially going to give this to J Hart, but I decided I'm keeping this. Oh yeah. Ultimate Aerosmith Hits. Pardon me, I need to plug in my phone. Just realized my phone's going to die. So, pardon me. Alright, so I'm gonna have limited motion, so pardon me. Yeah, lenticular card and everything. Front spine, other spine, back. Here we go. Starts with Mama Kin, Dream On. I got rid of a lot of my Aerosmith albums, and I decided I'm just gonna keep the excuse me. I'm just gonna keep the compilations, and I also got rid of my singles too. So here's the lenticular card. I'm glad they made it a card and not fixed permanently to the jewel case like the Kiss one I have. Here's the regular case. Here's a regular booklet rather. This was very cool. I decided to heck with it. I'm just gonna pick it. I knew I was gonna pick it up, but I didn't know who it was for. I changed my mind on a couple things. Again, I apologize to J Hart. I changed my mind on this one. This is one of the ones I decided I was gonna keep. Again, the Van Halen and the Pearl Jam. If I do have them at my house, it's yours, sir. It's just I'm not too sure. So here's disc 1. And here's disc 2. So yeah, again, that's why I got rid of my compilations and not my compilations, my albums and singles. And I just kept the compilation stuff from Aerosmith because I'm not really a huge fan, to be honest with you. Stephen King collection. This is very cool. I did not expect to find this. This has Christine. What else is on here that I know? Dark Tower and Stand By Me. Those are the 3 I definitely know. Christine and Dark Tower. Sorry. Bag of Bones. Apt People, Secret Window. And here's Stand By Me. Of course I already have this by itself. But hey, cool to have it again in the actual case this time. So, cool. Actually, this is in the wrong order. I just realized I'm putting it in the right order now. And people bag pull. Yeah, for whatever reason, they made it not the right order on the front cover. Okay, I give up. Okay, The Clash from Here to Eternity Live. This is going to my house, as I said. This is one that's going to my house. Because I know 1,000% I don't have this at my house, but I do have this at my grand's. Because I just copied it recently, so this one's staying here. Again, I do apologize. This video is going to be long. We only touched maybe 10 items, and we're not even halfway there. So again, it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna take a break and blow my nose real quick because my allergies are acting up. So again, this is another one that's going to my house to stay there because I don't own it there. So yeah, cool. Give me a sec. Alright. We're gonna open up the Amazon. The first one. This is the first thing we're gonna open. Give me a sec. Okay. George Harrison, Living in the Material World. The 2024 edition, 50th anniversary edition. I've actually never heard this album before. So yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna take the hype sticker off and put it back on. Give me a sec. Perfect. It came off clean and it is beginning to open. So yeah. Well, that's not good. I just hope the disc is okay. If it's fine, then whatever. Just hope nobody came and stole my disc. That'd be funny. Kind of doubt though. The hype sticker's still there. Dark Horse Records. Is that related to the comic book label? Somebody can tell me. Who's inside the gatefold? I need to get what's that album called? The 3 LP 2 CD one. Of course, we got George's Love of India. So, yeah, this is his first one before he was, after leaving the Beatles, I think. So, this has these tracks. It's a single CD. And it has a replica LP sleeve, so that's cool. Cool. Again, at least it's not in 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So, and at least it's not in there just scratching about. Here's a disc. Mint, of course. So, give me a sec. Okay. Uh-oh, it's getting caught on something. It's not good. Okay, yeah, I guess it just makes that noise when you close it. Okay, that's not good, but whatever. Cool. This is a duplicate, but that's staying here. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Again, this is one that I have at my house, but I didn't have here. Spoiler alert, we're opening a Pink Floyd related item as the next item. So, cool. This is one of my favorite Pink Floyd albums. Again, that if you saw my tier list, this is one of my faves. Okay. So, yeah. Disc, cool. Glad I own this for sure. Pink Floyd Animals. Give me a sec. Oh, sorry. This again is one of those ones that has the spine the wrong way around. Okay. Excuse me. Pigs on a wing. 1. Dogs. Again, my allergies are really acting up today. I don't know what's going on. Again, these were issued, I think, in '94. Unfortunately, they didn't have my 2 favorites, Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall. Spoiler alert, the next item is related to The Wall, but it's not The Wall. This is a great album. That's, of course, a reference, I mean, you know, kind of adapted on, what's it called? Animal Farm. So, yeah. Give me a sec. We're going to open the next one. This one. Okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to open this. Give me a sec. Okay. Alright. This is The Wall Live. Is anybody out there? I've been waiting to listen to this. I actually never heard this before, so again, The Wall is my favorite Pink Floyd album personally, so very excited. I wish this was a tour video kind of thing. And there are some cut songs that were, I believe, that were cut from the album that are on here as well. So yeah, so there's some extra songs on here, so that's cool. I'm very excited to listen to this. As I said, I'm more of a Roger Waters fan than I am a David Gilmour fan, personally. I know Culture Dog is the exact opposite of my thoughts on that. So there you go. Cool. And then there's another booklet on this side. There was the deluxe version that had it as kind of like a fold out, tall book like thing instead. It's harder to find. Of course, I also have The Wall on DVD, as one should. I have it at both houses, in fact, so cool. Disc 1. Sorry. Disc 1. Couple scratches, it's not too bad. Cool. And here's disc number 2. I'm pretty sure this is another 2-hour live album, so I'm very excited to give this a listen. So yeah, The Wall live. So of course, I also have the Roger Waters The Wall movie, live movie, if you will. So yeah. Okay, no more packages until the end of the video. So yeah, AC/DC Let There Be Rock. I don't own this album, so of course I picked myself up a copy. Here we go. If you're familiar, you know. If you know, you know. This is the packaging for all the other ones. I have High Voltage in the same packaging, and as well as Dirty Deeds, I think. So yeah, this is another one that fills in the gap. I think this is the first album they released at the same time in the Australia and around the world. So correct me if I'm wrong. If I remember my tier list correctly. That was a while ago. Anyway, disc. So very cool. Glad to own that. I got 2 copies of Who Made Who. One is for my house. I'm only gonna show the booklet once because why would I need to show it twice? Maximum Overdrive, of course. This is kind of the unofficial soundtrack album to that film. Here's the disc when they were on Atlantic Records. So, okay, and then we're gonna this one we're just gonna open up. We're gonna see. Yeah, this one's Minter anyway, so I'm taking this one with me. This one's going in the take home pile because my home players have better what's it called? Error correction. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. Next record. Excuse me. Cheech and Chong, Los Chonchinos, I think. Sorry, excuse me. Of course, the stoner duo. They recently just came out with a movie. So yeah, and the sleeve is a little different. If you're wondering, why the heck does it look like this? Oh yeah, and this is what it looks like without the sleeve. Like, why does it look with this weird protrusion, the car? That's why. As you can see, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube. Side 1, side 2. After I finish my Disney Renaissance, which will probably be tomorrow, I will definitely be spinning this up. And the disc, it looks actually very clean. Especially for, you'd think, you picture this being in a smoked out bedroom. But no, this is actually a very clean record. It looks a little warped, so this one I think I will end up probably flattening tonight, and then I'll probably spin it up tomorrow just to see. I did that for my Ringo Starr. Remember the prime pickups? That disc was warped, so I flattened it. But this one feels a little warped, so I'm gonna just flatten this one out just to be safe. Yeah, cool. All right. Next up, excuse me, heavy metal soundtrack. Okay, I'm gonna take it off the charger now. It's beginning to irritate me, and I have enough battery. This is the soundtrack. This has, of course, The Mob Rules. Hey, there I am. So I actually never owned this album. Wait, I think I actually might own this album. It's just I don't have it here. I'm gonna double check my copy list, but I definitely don't have it here. But I don't remember if I own it or not, because the disc label looks familiar. Somebody can tell me. Somebody who remembers my channel better than I do. So, yep, cool. That's next. Black Sabbath Paranoid. We're going into Black Sabbath territory now. This is another one that I have. Oh, let me grab it. I have Paranoid right here. So I'm gonna take this one home with me, and I'm gonna keep this one here instead. Keep a vintage pressing. I'd rather listen to a vintage pressing, to be honest with you. I'm probably gonna delete my old file, and I'm gonna keep this one instead. I'm gonna also probably replace my MP3 of this next album, Heaven and Hell. I'm gonna replace my file for this one, I think, because this is the original CD. Usually the original CDs sound better because they don't have the brick walling and all that. So if you know, you know. There you go. We're almost done. We got ourselves a couple more CDs. It's not too much. Again, I knew this was gonna be a full-fledged video. And here's another thing I kind of forgot to get to J Hart. I'll explain in a minute. This is the new. This is the 2010 issue of the Red and the Blue albums, but inside is a 93 disc 2 that's scratched to hell. I'm gonna give this to J Hart. That's his. He can have it. So cool. I have another copy of the Red and the Blue albums. As if I needed a red one. I need to look for a red one. Anyway, get ourselves the booklet. So yeah, you gotta love these albums. I thought this was the same as the other one I have, but I was mistaken. That's my mistake. That's cool. That means I just have another version. So I think the mixes are also different. So yeah, I'll probably end up copying this anyway, just for the heck of it. There you go. I have another copy of Anthology 1. This is another duplicate that I don't have at my house, but I do have at my Grams now. So, and now I need to issue. I need number 2 and 3 now. So, Freeze the Bird and all that. You guys have seen this booklet before. I'm not going to show the whole thing. It's going to take too long with this one. You guys have seen it before. Disc 1 and Disc 2. So, yeah, there you go. Abbey Road. This is an album that I've been wanting to, what's it called, to get for this house, because I have it at my house, of course. It's a fantastic record, of course. You gotta love it. 87 issue. This is the first pressing of the album. A couple scratches, but I think it'll play fine. Again, to have a copy here to spin up, it's great. And here's the last record. This is very cool. Not necessarily my favorite album I picked up, but this is the coolest thing. Another Beatles kind of related thing. Wings at the Speed of Sound. This has the hit song, if you don't know. It's right here. At the beginning of side 2. Silly Love Songs. And we got vocals from all the members of the band, I think. Except, yeah. Yeah, we got vocals from everybody. Which is quite cool. So we got vocals from everybody in this album. Of course, I've never heard this album before. I've only heard Wings at the Speed of Sound. I've only heard, Venus and Mars and the Band on the Run. So I'm definitely going to give this a spin. I'm very excited. I hope this is better than Venus and Mars, because to be honest with you, I wasn't a fan of that record. Disc is pretty darn dirty. Little scratch, it's actually pretty scratched, but I bought it just to give it a chance, because I really want to listen to this. And I'm gonna, of course, give this a supreme wipe down before I listen to this. So yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so that's mine. Okay, and finally, this. How am I gonna open this? We'll find out. The backside reveals what it is, so I'm gonna try and hide it from you guys. Give me a sec. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is the thing that I teased that I was going to be selling. It's David Bowie shirt. Excuse me. Oh, it is. It's a bit long, actually. So this is going on the store. Vintage, I think. Somebody can tell me. Oh, these are four. This is 4X long and tall. That's why I was like, this is kind of big. And then we got two. Count them, two. Rush Tour T-shirts. Okay, these are 3X. So, cool. I'm actually very excited to own this. This is a 2112. What does this say? 1976. I think somebody said this is from the Presto Tour. So, yeah, cool. And here's my favorite one in the lot. This is what made it worth it, I think, for me. This is the... Whoa. It's a little dusty. I'm going to have to wash these, of course. But this is the Grace Under Pressure Tour shirt. So, I got me a Grace Under Pressure Tour shirt, which I never owned. This feels brand new, which is quite weird. So, I don't know if this is vintage or it was like bought and wore once, maybe? Excuse me for the burp, by the way. Yeah, the P over G, of course. So, I'll be washing these and definitely wearing these around town. This one will be going up on the eBay store. So, alright, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Take care. Peace, everybody. Hey, guys, we got one last Prime Day package and one more thing. Looks like this one has been opened and inspected, which is not good, but we'll see. Looks like they literally opened. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand over it. It looks like somebody opened it before I even did. Probably security or something. But no matter. So try and get this open. Come on. And it looks like they destroyed it too. So, oh yeah, this thing is not right. Okay. This is a Prime Day deal. I can get it open. I don't want to. Let me do this. Okay, give me a sec. All right. Okay. So, that out of the way. Brian May debut solo album. Album on vinyl. Excuse me. CD and collector CD. Excuse me, sorry, I have the hiccups right now. Brian May, Back to the Light, Gold Series. And it's as you can see, a box set. So this has the album on white record, CD remastered, and the bonus disc. So this is after around the same time as the Freddie Mercury tribute concert. So yeah. I've never heard this album before. So yeah, give me a sec. So here we go. It's more of a matte finish than I thought it would be. But yeah, this came out in 2021. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this out. So, ooh. Plastic's trying to cling on to me. Give me a sec. There we go. I got one corner, two corners. And there we go. Got Brian with his iconic guitar. And, yep. Oh, this is an actual book. Okay. This is an actual oh, this is a card. Sorry. How many pages is this? Probably 40 or so page book. And we got Slash here. So it's cool. So this came out. This is in '92, so 2021. Very cool. Okay, let me move the book out of the way. Okay, as the CDs went everywhere. As you can see, that's not good. Oh, we got a little emblem here. Emblem pin. Cool. Did it say that it included a pin? Yeah, it goes through his badge. Okay. Here's the LP. Sorry if I'm a little out of it. I just woke up from a nap. So. Okay. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Give me a sec. Alright. Yeah, when they meant white vinyl, they weren't kidding. This is very reflective. Side 1, a contrast to the typical dark vinyl. Side 2. Alright, I got the disc out. Side 1. Side 2, give me a sec. It does include an inner, but I'm not going to use it because it doesn't quite fit the records inside, so give me a sec. Alright, there we go. And here's the CD. Only standard thin case for both of them. Just the regular album. So we got ourselves a disc label. There you go. Minty, of course, it's brand new. And we got this one. This is Out of the Light. This has some bonus versions of the albums, a couple live tracks, Ford ad version of a song. So, well, I'll definitely be listening to this probably tonight. Give me a sec. There you go. There we go. And yeah. Hopefully these don't fly about again. Oh, give me a sec. Okay. And here goes the box lid. Oh. Nice box set. Got it, as I said, dirt cheap. I got it for less than $10, so yeah, I had to grab it. And here's this one. This is from library. I think San Francisco Library. I'm confused how they got this, but yeah, I'm very excited to watch this. This package they accidentally sent it to Puerto Rico. The opposite direction. But they managed to get it to me on time, which is interesting, but yeah. Receipts. We don't need that. Okay. Weird Al Yankovic Live. This is a upgrade. As you might know, I already have this on VHS, but I wanted this on DVD, so typically it goes for about $20. I got this for like $5 through them, so yeah, I'm just hoping this disc plays okay. Let's see. You got the same thing, the set plus Saga Begins All About the Pentiums, as the VHS has, but you also have on-screen lyrics, photo gallery, Germs in You and Crimes and Careless, as seen on LTV. So there you go. Now inserts, and here's the disc label. I'm very excited to rewatch this again. Oh, it's a little scratched. It's not too bad. But we'll see if it plays okay. I know it probably will, but you never know. So yeah, just two today. That's it. For a while, because I don't have anything else coming my way. So we'll see. Let's see if I go thrifting somewhere else. But I have enough back footage anyway. So yeah. All right, that's it. We'll see you. I think this is the end of the video. Peace. All right. So hey guys, we got ourselves one package. This will be a bonus for the Still Life video. This is something special. As you guys might have known, I went to... Come on, give me a sec. As I was saying, I went to Disneyland. I started collecting pins. The unfortunate problem with that is that now I felt like I gotta pick this up. So yeah, here's the seller's card. I got this one because I don't think I'll be buying pins like, a super duper collector would, but I'll buy it if it's special, and this is a special instance. Give me a sec. Yeah. It's a July 17th pin. I figured I should order this because as you guys know, this was a very special day in Disney history. I thought it was gonna be that they flipped it for a big amount. They just sold this for enough to make their money back. So shout out to that person. There's their card. So yeah, I of course had to pick this up. Of course, Disneyland's a very special place, especially for me. So had to pick this up, and yep, that's it. Outro time. Peace, everybody. All right, hey y'all. That's right, Pokemon number 4. Thank you for watching the video. If you could, please subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a lot. We are at 428, 29, somewhere around there, subscribers, and we're close to 300 hours worth of views. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of views, so over 365 days, that is. So if you could, please watch the channel, subscribe, stay subscribed, and stay tuned for new videos. Schedule might be changing at the end of August going into September, as I'll be starting school again. I have 4 classes and usual junks, so schedule might change. I'll talk more about that when it gets closer to that. We'll figure that out later. Also, stay tuned this Thursday for a Black Sabbath tier list. R.I.P. Ozzy. We'll talk more about that in a bit, and in that video. So yeah. Alright. Please check out the eBay store. Please note that the store will be on hold from Monday. See, I can look at my calendar. The 28th, 8 a.m. my time till Monday again. So the store will be off for 7 days. I'm leaving, going back home for 5 days, but I'm not gonna be able to drop off anything Tuesday, and of course Sunday I can't drop anything off. I come back on Saturday, so Sunday I can't drop off anything. Saturday I can't either. So yeah, the store will be off for 7 days, even though I'll be gone for 5. And these items you see right here on this picture will only be up on the store for about 2 or 3 more weeks after that. So if you really want one of these, pick them up now while you can. They won't be around till at least probably Christmas time. So yeah, just a heads up. And finally, check out the Punky Metal Nerd for Patreon. Again, there's the $1 tier, the new $5 tier, and the $10 tier. For $1, you get early access to videos. You get 2 pickups videos ahead of everybody else, except for circumstances where it doesn't work out, like Still Life. I wanted to promote them as soon as possible, so this one I wanted to go out. Same with the Prime Day. I wanted that one to be as relevant as possible, so I wanted those to be out early. But typically, it is 2 pickups videos ahead of everybody else, and I think our patrons, I think, are now 2 tier lists ahead as well. And they get the other videos about 48 to 72 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that occasionally, especially during the summertime, ahead of everybody else. So if you're interested in joining Patreon, there's that $1 tier. You get early access to videos, 2 tier lists, 2 pickups, and everything else is about 48 hours, typically. Some things are subject to change, but that's usually what it is. And I let them know. There's the $5 tier and the $10 tier, which are pretty much the same. You get everything $1 gets, plus 2 mystery movies sent directly to your house. You're pretty much paying for the shipping, and enough that the shipping, the eBay, the Patreon fee, and there's I think $1 or $2 Patreon fee. So all of that is factored in. So you're pretty much paying for all of that. So I'm basically in the black doing that part. And not only if you're joining that are you helping me support the channel, but you're also helping me clear out inventory. I have a lot of mainly DVDs and maybe a couple Blu-rays that places like Book Off and even Book Off and eBay will, it's not worth it for me to put it on eBay. I'd be losing money, and with what's it called? With Book Off, they won't take it. So Book Off is very picky. So in that sense, they're not really taking as much DVDs. So you're helping me clear out stuff. And the only difference is you're paying for your speed of shipping. So if you get the media tier, you're gonna be taking a gamble on how fast it will get to your house. So if you wanna, you're basically gonna be spending a little bit. You're spending double to get faster speed. If you get the $5 tier, it could take 1 week. On those very blue moon occasions, it'll take about a week. If it fills up and they can fit it on the plane. If not, you expect to wait 6 to 8 weeks, maybe even more, and you don't get any updates from here to your nearest port of call. That could be California, that could be New York, could be Texas, the end of Texas into New Mexico side. It really depends. But if you go ground advantage, it will go on a plane, 100% guarantee. Half the time it'll tell you the time, and it will come even faster than that if you go ground advantage. But if you go media, it's the reverse. Usually you're waiting longer than the expected time. Ignore it, in fact, for the media stuff. So anyway, if you're interested in supporting Patreon, go check out the Patreon page, and there's those 3 tiers. And finally, check out the Punky Metal Nerd for Music channel, where I get monetized for just making playlists and music, the videos of music be match. I'm OCD like that, so that's what that channel is. None of my music stuff's on here. So yeah, alright, that's all I have to say. Promotion out. Alright, well, this has been one interesting week. I honestly didn't know what I was gonna do this week. I didn't really have anything to watch or anything. I kind of finished everything that I wanted to, including the Disney Renaissance. That video is coming up fairly soon. I don't know when, but that video will be coming very soon, sometime soon. And yeah, so I finished that binge, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And then I heard the news that Ozzy passed away, and I'm, I'm a little, I'm very bummed out hearing the news. The metal hero that I know has passed away, and in that honor, I figured why not binge Black Sabbath again? And spoiler alert, I enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first time around when I was a little bit younger. That tier list again will be coming soon. In fact, after I finish recording this voiceover, I'm going to listen to 13, the last Black Sabbath album, and the End EP. And that closes out the Black Sabbath chronology, and then I'll record the tier list tonight probably. So I'm going to be doing 2 videos in one night. Crazy. So that's coming out Thursday. If you're wondering why I'm going on break for, as I said in the eBay, I'm going home for, as I said, 5 days. I leave Tuesday morning, and then I come back Saturday afternoon. So yeah, it's a short trip, but that's partially due to last minute plans and all that. That's a whole nother story that I'm not gonna get into. So yeah, but one of the things I'll be doing is Thursday I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy Connor. You remember him from the robot story, the villain. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with him. I picked up a couple things for him at Disneyland, and I gotta go give it to him. It's been 2 months and he hasn't gotten it yet. By the way, if you haven't watched that video, please do so. I gratefully appreciate it. And yeah, so that's what's going on with me. And then school starts, as I said, I think it was August 20 something. 2025? I think it's August 25. School starts. So yeah. I'm gonna probably try to go see Fantastic Four, either, if not next week, probably the week after. And my other goal is to watch Spinal Tap next month. Spinal Tap 2 is coming out. And I saw the trailer and I'm very excited. So that's the other thing that I'm kind of planning, super far ahead into the future. Is I plan on going to go see Spinal Tap 2 Hell or High Water in theaters. That's how it's called, but I'm gonna make a point that I have to go see it, and I'm gonna go see it in the bigger theater here. Since my if you didn't know, I graduated the community college and I'm going back to my regular 4-year university. It's a whole complicated story how I took classes and I really liked their program, so I switched to the 2-year program for a little bit, and then now I'm back to 4 years. So anyway, but that campus is a movie theater like 5 minutes away. That's actually pretty big. I've actually never been to it, so that's gonna be different. I'm gonna go see it in a big theater, and I'll do a review for you guys. So yeah, so that's something to look forward to. Sometime in September. That'll be probably a B video. Sometime in September. Although other than that, I don't know what's coming up. Just the usual pickups. It's just, for me, I need to plan out when I'm gonna edit each one. There's a good chance, especially if you guys vote for it, that videos will stay up on Tuesday, because my schedule is on, I'm off on Fridays. So that leaves me time to edit Friday, maybe even Saturday, last minute, if I really have to. Edit during the weekend, and then enough time so Patreon gets it, and then Tuesday upload. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Yeah, it might be Monday or Tuesday. I'm thinking. It's up to you guys. You guys are gonna vote for it when the time comes. I might even put up a poll after this video. We'll see if I remember. So yeah. Anyway, enough talking. It's been a long video. Hope you guys enjoyed the pickups I got in like the Disneyland 70th pin. Uh, I wasn't there on the 70th, but I wanted to get it anyway. I did realize, yeah, I was shocked that they didn't flip it for profit. They gave it for pretty much market value, minus eBay fees and all that junk. So yeah, thanks to that seller and all the great stuff from Still Life. Shout out to Still Life. Go check them out in the Hilo area if you can. If you come out here, they have some great records. They, their discount stuff is always great to look at. They have a good chunk of stuff, especially the CDs that are pretty cheap. And I read their collection of CDs and I pick up a bunch usually, and this time is no exception. So yeah, go check out Still Life if you can. By the way, the other thing I wanted to mention was that I did watch. I did listen to the Brian May album, and I was shocked. I usually don't like solo albums. I really did like that one. So yeah. And is there anything else? Oh, that Pink Floyd live album. That was also excellent. By the way, I just want to mention that. So, is there anything else I missed? I think I grabbed it. I showed everything. So yeah. That's it, everybody. Take care. Peace.